Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm quite excited. I've been waiting a couple of days for the rain to ease up in the UK. I'm going to unbox and set up the Titan Hide Pro XL, my new latest bivvy. I've got the Chub, just so you're aware, I've got the Chub 2-man Chub bivvy, which is a bit large. It's a bivvy, it weighs quite a bit and it's hard to set up. I've also got the Tempest 100 brolly, lightweight, easy to carry, really quick to set up and light, but a little bit small, a little bit low. I was looking at the Frontier X, the Fox Frontier X, which is a lovely bivvy, lovely bit of kit, but it goes from £550, £600 upwards. The decent tracker bivvies, the lightweight, I love the way they set up really quickly, the tracker bivvies and the Fox Frontier, but they start getting to the £600, £700 range, out of my bracket, to be honest with you. This Titan Hide Pro XL, it's a bivvy. It's not that light, I must admit. Well, in the box it feels quite heavy, but apparently it can set up really, really quick. I'll find out in a minute. I also got this from a company called Total Fishing Tackle at the moment in the UK. They're giving away the free front. A lot of these bivvies and umbrella systems you buy now, you have to buy the add-on extras, the fronts, the ground sheet, the Mozzie messages, etc, etc. This one comes the same as the Fox Frontier and the same as the tracker bivvies. It comes with nothing with it at all. But as I say, this particular one came with a free front, and I think the front for the XL Pro was about £70, £80 to buy individually. So I thought this will be perfect. So I'm going to unbox this, set it up. In the car, I've got the tracker bed chair, 6-leg bed chair, which I've done a review of. I'll put a link up there or a link below. I've also got the tracker chair, the high back chair, which is non-reclining. And when I was in that chair the other week in the pouring rain, if you watch one of my other videos, my little bob ladder was just touching the roof, so I'm hoping this will be a little bit higher. This is meant to be quite high. It's got a drainage front. It looks, from what I've seen so far, it looks really good. I've not unboxed it yet, so I'm quite excited. So let's get the knife out and have a little look. Next day's delivery was a £5, so you couldn't go wrong. I can't wait. Let's go. There you go, another box. Well, it's well packaged. All this can go in the bin. What I'm going to do now in future as well, when I buy anything like this, get hold of it, set it up before I go fishing, before I get it dirty. A couple of times I've made a mistake where I've used the stuff straight away. You really need to set the stuff up in your garden somewhere. Check it out properly before you actually get it dirty, before you use it, because you do get a guarantee with all this stuff. You might want to take it back. Oh, there she is, looking good. Alright, let's get the thing out. Yeah, it looks good already. Right. That's not a bad size. That's quite compact actually. It's quite small. It's almost like a brolly system, to be fair. Got these clasps there that keep it closed. You've got air meshes there. You've got a load of space. Let's get it undone. Put it on the box. Instruction booklet. I won't use the instructions because I think I've watched a few videos on how to set it up. And you've got a little repair kit there, which is handy. Should you ever need it, hopefully you won't need that. Take that off. I think it's got some packaging on it, which we don't need. I'm not going to do a timer. So many people have done timers on this to see how quick they set up. That comes off. That comes off. obviously that won't be on there permanently. I had a choice. Well, I didn't have a choice actually. This particular one was just a plain green. If it had been camo, it wouldn't have bothered me. Plain green or camo doesn't bother me at all. If it had been camo, I would have gone for that. But the fact is, it was just over £300 with the free front. I've got the front over there. I'll put that on in a minute. I think. Apparently, you can leave the front on. I think. I know you can leave the vapor shield on. All right. Let's get it out of the bag. That's a nice oversized bag. Feels alright. Polyester. And I think you have a pole there which goes in the middle for the gutter, holds the gutter up. So I'll throw that to one side. I know a few people have moaned about the pegs. That's fine. That peg case is fine. I don't know. I've done a lot of camping before. That's alright. It's not. Oh, I see. That's quite a nice peg case. Actually. Oh, there you go. They'll fall out. That's not a bad peg case. At least you can see if they're all there. Actually, I like that idea. You know if you've got any missing then. So you got pegs like that arranged in a case like that. Nash. I think someone else said, oh look, they're plastic on the end, but they're going to be plastic. There's going to be metal under there, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. At least that way, if there's one missing out of the pocket, you'll know about it. I'm not going to be doing them today. It's a nice day. I won't be pegging it out today. I'm only setting up to see what it's like. So I put the pegs to one side. Now, I've never ever set this up before. I think, as with most of these type systems, you poke your legs in there. They're non-anti-twist. It's very, very similar to the tracker. And then you just fan that out. Apparently it's the bigger one. It's a little bit awkward to do, I've heard. There we go. There's a knack to it. God, it's big. Maybe I should have been. Oh, I see. It's got to be pulled up like that. I know someone said on the internet you got to fan that out like so. And maybe I should have read the instructions. I don't want to rip anything. I'm frightened of ripping it. Quite heavy. I feel like I'm going to rip it. Oh, I see, right. Yeah. Right. I've got it. God, it's big. Oh, there's a bit of a knack to it. Oh, that's lovely. Found that out. Right, okay. I took a bit longer than all the experts on the internet. That's a knack to it. That's a nice bit of kit. That is, it feels lovely. I mean, it's the first time out of the box. It's the first time out of the box and out of the package. It's a bit twisted at the back. Knife out of the way. That's more like it. And that's a one man. It's huge. I'm well pleased with that so far. And apparently you click this on. That's nice. 300 quid, you can't go wrong. So you put that on there, you put this. I took a little while to set that up, I know I did. It's the first time I've used this sort of thing before. I'm sure when I put it down and up again a few times I'll get used to it. I'm used to the old tracker ones, put it around, put it lever over. Don't get me wrong, the tracker system is brilliant. The Fox Frontiers have got a similar system where you just pull the arm over, click it. The tracker is the nuts. But when you get to the bigger type, the bigger brolly systems are the Bivvies, £600, £700 plus, and then you add on the infills, panels, ground sheets, etc. Too much for me, I'm afraid. I'm well impressed with this. So basically we put this on here to support it. It was a little bit more fitting than my tracker, 10 pence 100, but then it would be, because this is almost, I mean, this is pretty big. It is big. It's almost like a two-man. And then all you do is put that Velcro on there. I want to be comfortable when I'm out fishing on the bank. Now you've got this lovely gutter there. You just put this here, apparently. That way, it goes that way, I think. Click that on there, like so. And that clicks on there. That just lifts that front edge up. Gives you a nice, like, rain gutter system. That's all right. That's quite heavy. What I've been doing with my brolly system, a smaller brolly, set my ground sheet up, putting the bed on top, and the chair and a few bits on top, then getting the body and just up and over, lift it on top. This is a little bit heavy for that. But having said that, because it's so bigger at the front, the opening is up here. Right? I'll get the tape measure up and we'll have a little measure up. So the opening is up here. You don't need to lift it over and on, you can just put stuff inside. So I connect the restraining strap up. Oh. So it's like a proper like tent. Also, I think it's 10,000 HH, 10,000 hydrostatic head. You've got a carabiner clip there. Connect that too. It feels quite well made. You've probably seen before. Let me take you around. You've probably seen before these. They're magnetic. It's a nice little touch for your rods. I really, really like this. It's a lovely height. I don't think I'll peg it out. I might put the front on. I'm not sure you can leave the front on. I think I will get the front on. I think I'll just peg 2 pegs at the front just to get the front on. That's nice. Perfect for 1 or 2 nights. Just wanted to open one of these vents, see what we've got here. A Velcro and zip. Velcro at the bottom. I don't think the mozzie mesh comes out, which is not a problem. I don't want to take that out. I know a few people complaining that when you wrap that up, I know some of the better brolly systems you're able to tuck that in there. But I was thinking the other day, there's no reason why, because you get rain in there, but there's no reason why you can't wrap that a different way, that way. You can always do that, can't you? You want the water to flow over, but to be fair, when it rains, you don't right mess. Let's do it the other way. Now let's make it neat. When it rains, you don't normally have this open. Obviously, when you set up your rods are out, you've got a bit of time. You can make this nice and neat in the summer. There you go, so rainwater can just go over the top of the edge there, that's alright. That feels alright. There you go. That's nice. I'll let you just walk you around it now, look. The height, you can see the height of it there. I think there's a mozzie mesh panel on the left there. I've not pegged it out yet. Pretty straight back. I think the Fox Frontier's got a straighter back than this. But it's nice, it gives you a little bit of space at the back. So you got a mozzie mesh there. Another mozzie mesh panel there, window to open up. Oops, another one there. Another one there. So you've got 4 you can open up. Look at the height of the front. I'm well pleased with it. I've not pegged it out. The pole at the back is lifting up slightly. There's a big fixed central pole that goes down the middle at the back. I've not pegged it out. That'll pull that down probably. But the proof is in the pudding, as they say. I'm going to go and get the tape measure. I'll measure the front for you, and I'm going to put a couple of pegs in the front. And then I'm going to grab the bed chair with a sleeping bag already on it, and I'm going to grab the my other chair, the tracker chair, and I'm going to get my little table set up. Oh, I'll tell you what, I fancy staying overnight in this already. I love a bit of camping, even if I ain't got the rods. Right, let's go and get the tape measure and do some measuring up. I think this is the one, people. I do. I keep changing. You know, it's like with carp gear, you keep chopping and changing. But I was talking to someone the other day about setting up a showroom with all bivvies, just sell bivvies, nothing else but bivvies. You want a big showroom, just bivvies, all the different types of bivvies, and all you want to do is sell bivvies. People could travel from far and wide just to look at your bivvies and see what they want, because there's nowhere where you can see them set up properly. The only way, there's a few shops that have got a few couple here and there dotted about set up. They've always got like a returned one or something, or a little bit dirty or a little bit small. The Puckers, reasonable bivvies, are never seem to be set up in the shops. Or you walk around the bank and speak to people and ask people, or you watch videos like this. Incidentally, I hope you appreciate videos like this. It does take time to sort of get all this prepared and record it, edit it, and set bits and pieces up like this. You do go out your way to these YouTube videos. It's the sort of video that you can watch and make your buying decisions. So I'd really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. I won't bombard you with tons and tons of videos, 1 or 2 a week on different subjects, predominantly my carp fishing, my pub shed, my kayaking, etc, etc, a few other bits and pieces. But anyway, thank you for liking and subscribing, if you have done so, thank you, I appreciate it. Right, let's crack on. Tape measure. So the top pole, what do you want it in metric? 146 centimetres. The height of the actual opening is 138 centimetres, and then the width there is approximately 144, and obviously it tapers up there. So I'm going to grab the bed now, set that in. I've got a bit of height here. Look, I'm about 5 foot. I don't know what I am, 5 foot. I always say 6 foot. I'm not 6 foot really. I don't know why. I'm just under 6 foot. 5 foot 10, 11. I don't know. 5 foot 12 actually. No, right, whatever. I'm 5 foot 9ish. I don't know. But I'll tell you what I like about it. I mean, oh look at that. That's proper. Right, I'm going to go and get the bed. Biggest thing I carry nowadays, I think, is my bed, because I can leave the sleeping bag on top of it. I think it's a Tracker 6-leg bed chair. I've done a video on that, so if you haven't through my videos, you'll find that. It's a bit of a lump, actually, when you've got a sleeping bag on it, but it's worth it. So let's go and grab that now. I'll put some pegs in the front, by the way, just to pull this out. So that's lovely, that is now. So I'll go and get the bed, whack that in there, see what we've got. But a bit of a lump, this bed chair. This takes up a bit of space. But so it's not a wide bore enough, it's standard bed chair, but I didn't pack it away properly from my last little expedition. It poured. Let's get this in. That's what I like, a little bit of height. Oh, that's it. Right, open the legs up. Oh. It's hard work, this fishing malarkey. There you go. Never lift these things up. Ooh. Let's have a look on my knees. That's what I don't like. Right. Those legs are down. That's down. That takes up some space, but I'll tell you what. There's quite a bit of space on the other side of your luggage and that. I think I can put the chair there, table. We'll have a little look. I've just noticed also there is actually a vapour barrier already inside. So you don't have to fit that, it's pre-fitted. So there's another lining inside it, which is nice. So sleeping bag there. I'm a bit wonky, I think. Oh, so it's a pointed back, so bring it over. They're hard to move about, these bloody beds. You need a strap to lift the thing. It's not pegged out, as I said. That's all right. It's not pegged out. There's a bit of space, and I'll take the camera in a minute and have a little look round. If I peg it out, obviously it'll pull it out a little bit more. Well, I'll get the chair in. This is what I want my chair. I've got to have my nice big chair. Up the pillars there, look. Throw that in. Quite a high chair. These bloody feet are... Oh, that's it. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's perfect. Put your gear there. Gear underneath the bed. That's quite a big chair, that, but that's lovely. I can put stuff on top of that chair as well. I'll get my little table there. Hard work, this, isn't it? Here it is, my little table, the piece de resistance, what they say. A little light on there. Right, this is it. Oh, that's it. Cup of tea, cold beer. Put bags on there, bags in there, bags underneath. Still a bit snug, but then I've got this table in the way and I've got the chair in the way. The chair's a bit bulky. But if it's better weather, the chair's outside. You only put the chair in at night with if it rains. But I'm not sure you get a front for this or a porch. The good thing about the tracker one is you can get the porch and the Fox Fun chair. I think they do a porch for that. Mortar set up. I didn't want any mortar set up. I've had enough of setting up. Let's bring the camera and have a little look around. I'm going to get the front on. It's nice. Very, very nice. Some pockets there, pocket there. You only got 2 pockets. And you've got a little hook there to hang your light on. Let's bring the camera. Hook there to hang your light on. Let's bring the camera in and show you around. Alright, here we go. Let's have a little look inside, shall we? So, just walk in there. So it's only a one-man bivvy. Not a bad size. You got the mozzie mesh there. I think you got 4 mozzie mesh panels, as I said earlier. Pocket there on the left. Pocket on the right. And it's quite a big chair I've got here and quite a big bed. It's not the wide boy. I think you'd struggle with the wide boy, to be fair. But if you look, I've got plenty of room at the front. The bed's there. But I've not pegged it out. And there's a strap there. There's quite a bit of space there. I mean, that table, for instance, could go if I wanted to. There's quite a bit of space. That table, for instance, can go that way, give you a lot more space if you want. Or I can get rid of the table and use bags. Some on bags, my tracker bags now, I've got the solid tops, hard bottom solid tops. I haven't got your ground sheet yet. Got to leave that a little while, I think. See what the weather's like. It's a lovely day today, beginning of April. As I say, you got the hook there. Head height. I don't know if you can see. There's plenty of. I mean, I'm sitting on the edge of my bed at the moment. I'll tell you what, this is quite nice. It's got a bit of space in it. I do like my chair. It was a bit big, this chair, but I do like my chair. And the bed. I can fit a couple of bags there, a couple underneath the bed, or you can leave the rod bag under there if you wanted to. It's I'm comfortable, really comfortable. Can sit here nice and comfy. I'm sheltered, got a bit of space. Yeah, this is a keeper. Definitely a keeper. As I say, what I'm going to do in future now, get stuff like this, set it up, try it out first in the garden, and then, you know, don't make any rash decisions, I think, because I've made a few in the past. This is all right. it's got your pockets, it's got your hook for your light there. I'll get the front on in a minute. I don't know if you can leave the front on. I'll try and leave the front on, and I've got to put everything away and break it all down. Bed there, ready to go. I feel like going fishing now. The club walk closes and the sun comes out. Perfect that is. And the bed's just away from the edge. As I say, I've not pegged it out. If I peg it out, no doubt I'll get a bit more tautness in it and a few more gaps. It's not dead flat. I think the Fox one, the Frontier, goes back flat at the back, the Frontier X. Doesn't go back perfectly flat, which I quite like. It's got a little bit of a point at the back there, so you tuck a few little bits down the side there. I love it. I had a bit of difficulty at the beginning setting it up, I do know. The first time ever setting it up, I didn't want to rip it, and I didn't read the instructions, did I? But I'm sure I'll get used to it. It's just like a flap system, like I say. The tracker's a very similar system, but when I pulled those two poles around, I thought, oh no, it's going to rip, it's going to rip. So I sort of was a bit, taking it a bit easy, but I've got a nice zip there for the infill. So I want to get the infill panel and put that on. And I think it's got a letterbox system, so you can undo it both at the top and just sit there. This is nice, very nice. Yeah, I'm pleased with it. To treat myself to a ground sheet, I think. Not tons of room, because I've got a little table in the way, but if you... that's why I think a lot of people have started using those chairs that sit on your bed. And I suppose you've got a chair that can sit on your bed, and then into better weather you can leave your chair out, your proper chair outside. But you wouldn't always have this chair inside. In the better weather you'd have this outside. By your rods and that, wouldn't you? You just bring everything in at night, I suppose. But some decent summer weather, you don't leave you can leave a lot of stuff out, rod bags and stuff like that. I've always left them out in the past. It's only my recent trip where I was soaked. The bed's not a massive bed. It's a bit of a bulky sleeping bag, but that was wet. That's just dried out all right. Actually, I'm pleased about that. God, I feel like going fishing now. This is all right. I'm pleased. And I'll say it's got the vapor shield here, which already fitted in. I didn't realise that's all on little toggles. Apparently that stops a bit of condensation on there. Got a vapor shield here, if you can see that. It's already toggled in there. So you've got double skin there. Stops a little bit of condensation in the roof. And also you can unpeg the toggle that and take that out to dry if need be. Very pleased. Nice. Let's get the front on, shall we? See what happens then. When I pack it away, I'll try and leave the front on. I won't film myself packing it away. I might do, I don't know yet. But I've got some other bits to do today. So let's get the front on. See how easy that goes on. That came free with this. As I say, I paid just over £300 for this, and the front came free with it. So it was too. I put it in my basket, left it a day. I thought, shall I not? I thought it's too good a deal to turn down. I had to have it. So yeah, I'm pleased. So all I've got to buy extra is a ground sheet, which I probably will do. I like getting stuff nice and tidy and dry. You never know what the weather's going to be. It turns just like that in the UK. So let's get the front and put that on, shall we? So I just got out of the bag. That's the Nash Titan Hide Pro XL waterproof infill. As I say, that came free with this. I think they're about 60 to 80 pounds. Well, they're 80 pounds, and I've looked. Quite expensive because it's the XL Pro. It's bigger. This is bigger, so everything's a little bit dearer. This came free, so I thought, oh, let's have it. So it's coming in a nice bag. That's good. I can feel some pegs or something. Oh yeah, it's probably got pegs to peg it out. Of course. Silly me. I'm hoping to leave this on. You can get the Mozzie Mesh one as well, but it's got a steel bar at the bottom. Apparently it's got a steel bar at the bottom, so you can just, it falls down to the bottom of the ground and just tucks under your ground sheet if you've got one. Bag of pegs, different bag of pegs there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pegs in that little bag there, and a storage bag, so we'll throw that down. We'll get the infill panel. I think you can leave it on, not sure. I'm going to try. Right, so the weight, wherever that may be, goes to the bottom. Oh, I see. Right. So I'll just zip that on. I hope you can stay on, because it's a bit of a bug if it can't. So that is where you get your knees wet. I ain't going on my bloody knees. That's better. That is not the best zip in the world. You've got Velcro there as well. Right, try that side. I'm going to leave this on. So the bottom bottom. I think you're meant to do this from the outside actually. Put it right down to the bottom. That's it, that's all I want it on. The zip's a lot better. Soaking wet knees now, look. That zip's a lot better from the outside. It's a lot better when you've got two zips in there. It works, it feels better now. I'm going to leave that on hopefully. Right down. It's going to be hot in there. There you go. Oh, you got a couple more pegs there as well, look. Oh, so that can peg it out even further. That's good. So if you peg that out, I'm going to do that now actually. I zipped it from this side right the way round, and it only zips one side. I think I'm going to keep that on there hopefully. And also, as you peg this out, gives you extra space inside, so it creates a little porch area. So peg that out, like so, like that. I think it's got a letterbox type thing there as well. Which is cool. That's shit to do up though, look. Right, let's go in, have a little look. Undo one side. It's got Velcro there, Velcro there. I suppose the good thing is about this stuff, zipping on and off, if it rips or breaks, you can replace it. Oh, so that's the front on. I'm just going to drop the door down. Then on the inside. So you got a double zip inside there, if you can see, and so you got the what they call a letterbox style. That's all right. No quick exit. I think there's one with magnets on, but get that up. I must be honest with you, not keen on the way that Velcro's at the top. It's a bit fiddly, but that's because you've got the letterbox style on it, but there you go, that works. That's alright. See if we can tuck this away in the wheel without. There you go, you can just tuck that under there out of the way without keep doing it up all the time. That is it, my friends. That is the Titan Hide Pro XL by Nash. I'm quite pleased with it. I think that needs to be pegged out properly there. I've noticed it's gone a bit baggy, but then it's not pegged out. I've not pulled this out at all. So there you go, have one more look around. And as I say, with the door on there, you've got even more space at the front, pulled out more. You've got a metal bar on the bottom to weigh that down. So if you just drop this down, it drops. And apparently you can tuck that under your ground sheet. I might get the Mozzie mesh for the summer months. One more look. my friends, is the Nash Titan Hide XL Pro. Currently just over £300, and I got this one with the free infill. Feels a bit enclosed, really dark when that infill's on, so I might in the summer months, warmer months, at a later date get the mozzie mesh, and you can always keep the infill in the car in case it pours down or something like that. It's a shame nowadays to do it all separate, but I suppose it could keep it lessens the weight of the product. Yeah, it would have been nice. Well, I'm going to get the ground sheet next, I think, and maybe the mozzie mesh at later dates when it comes up in a sale or something like that. I'm in no rush at the moment. Still cold at the moment, so I'm in no rush to get the mozzie mesh. But in the summer, I'll definitely want the mozzie mesh on there, I think. I don't want to leave it open because of the bugs getting in and out. And I'll leave this on at the moment, this one. Well, I hope you can leave that on because it's got that steel bar in it. I'll have a little go and I'll pack it away. I won't be filming myself packing it away because I've got other bits and pieces to do. I hope you appreciate the time I've taken to do this video, and it'd be great if you could like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Till next time. Any questions, by the way, let me know. Pros, cons, or if you've got one of these already, let me know, because I've not even used it yet. So we'll see how we get on with it. For the money, so far, I'm quite impressed. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.